You're watching the Lawrence Television Network. I'm Jay Wachs, and we are live at the Lawrence Chamber of Commerce Schmooza Palooza 2014 at the Orient Hotel. Dan Rose is one of the owners of Painted Kanvas, the only locally owned and operated do-it-yourself paint and drink salon, emporium, saloon. What do we call it?
We call it a studio.
Studio. There's a word. Studio. So tell me a little bit about Painted Kanvas. How long have you been around?
Since the end of March, so going on about 9-10 months.
Okay. And folks come in, can they paint individually or do they have to come in with a group?
It's either or. You want to make sure that you have absolutely no idea how to paint if necessary.
Okay, so any amateur with no artistic ability can come in and do this.
Yep. It can be single, it can be groups. Our calendar is online. It's out for a couple of months into the future, so you know what we're going to paint.
Okay.
Well into your own schedule. We always have new paintings come around. We always
So
have new
they're
seasons.
choices.
Absolutely.
Lots of choices.
We have 150 paintings we can choose from right now.
Now let's say, for example, that I wanted to paint my cat. That would come as no surprise to anyone. So how would I go about doing that? Would I submit a picture of the cat to you and your artist would do a rendering?
Basically, that would be probably the beginning stages of a private party.
Okay.
If you wanted to paint your own painting, whatever you wanted, you could submit a picture. Our artist would sketch it out for you. We might just make it a permanent fixture in the studio.
Oh, okay.
And you and your friends can paint it. We actually have an event coming up for the Humane Society, and it's a paint your pet event.
Nice.
People also will submit their pets that they've adopted through the Humane Society or other shelters, and our artist will do just that, sketch out the outlines, and you have your picture, and you have your painting. Basically, it's color by number.
So what was the impetus to do the drinking wine with the painting? Is that just, a little mother courage, if you will?
It does help some people, for sure. Really, there was just a need for something very unique in Lawrence. Being local here to Lawrence, we wanted to make sure we want to give back to the community. We want to make it reasonable. We want to make sure that people have fun. We want to make sure that everyone has a good time and they continue coming back. So we're open for private events. We're open for holiday events. December is booking up faster than we can believe right now. Private events. We have a bunch of fundraisers here coming up in the next couple of weeks. Just always giving back to the community, making sure that we understand and we listen to the people that live here and pay to paint here.
Now, usually when I'm drinking, I like to have something to eat. So if I want to bring something to eat in, can I do that?
Yeah, you can bring your own food in. We had a group earlier this week that had the pizza delivered from a local pizza place. And you can always do a dinner and a movie type of situation. We call it a dinner and a painting, where we've networked with a few restaurants here in town, and you buy kind of a package for you and you and your friend, you and your significant other. You have dinner for two,
sure, and
you have painting for two, and it's all one big package.
Now, do you have to be 21 and over to participate, or can you be wristbanded and...
You have to be, for the sanity of the owners and the artists, probably older than 6.
Okay.
Because chasing around a bunch of kindergartners is not a very good idea.
No.
No, we will card you if you look underage, and we won't serve if it's anything like that.
Would you card me if I came in?
Now that you have the facial hair, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Because it doesn't look like you, does it?
Right. Right.
But we
Put
specialize.
the ball cap on, and I can look 39.
But we specialize in Kansas beers and Kansas wines. Again, we're going back to the local. We give back to the people that live here. We want to make sure that we have the local wineries and the Kansas breweries. We have their selections right here. We have other things. We do have mixed drinks. We have soft drinks, coffees, and teas, and all that. But we are open 5 days a week right now, Tuesday through Saturdays. At the beginning of the year, we're going to test out the Wednesday through Sunday approach.
Okay.
A lot of people want Sundays. They really want to be able to paint on a weekend, and they have every right to.
Makes sense. They're not working, and it gives them something fun to do. So how do they make a reservation? Is there a phone number that they call, a website?
You can go to our website. It's just paintedkanvas with a K. .com, and it has everything. It has our About Us page, it has about our artists, because all of our artists are local. It has our phone number, email address, physical address, and then you just click on the calendar. And if you want to book an event, you sign up for you and 30 of your people if you want to, and basically you ring yourself up right there on the website. And if you don't reserve online, you can always walk in too.
Sure.
No problem with that.
And I understand that if you come to Painted Kanvas and you show your Checkers Extra card, you get a discount.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Yep. And we always have some relatively distinct discount programs going around too. Either buy a postcard or we'll do a deal in the newspaper. We'll do something to try to make it so this isn't an exclusive type of business. It's not everyone deserves the right to be able to paint here. And speaking of that, we actually have open paint sessions. Those are very important. Saturdays from 10 to 2, we always have an open paint where you walk in unannounced and you paint anything you want to, whether it's on our walls or on your iPhone, your iPad. And there's an artist there that will help you every step of the way. The difference between that and our regular events is that you'll have a group of, say, last night we had 16 ladies in your studio.
Okay.
The artist is teaching one painting and everyone is following along step by step over the course of about 2 hours.
Right.
So,
But open painting,
open paint's a little different.
do whatever you want. You've got a guide to help you.
You can spend the whole 4 hours painting your painting if you want to. Because we want to cater the kids and the people that may need a little bit extra time to finish their paintings. Because we're not artists.
Well, we're all artists in
One
our
way or another.
souls. Right. Dan Rose is one of the owners of Painted Kanvas, locally owned and operated in the shopping plaza at Bob Billings in Wakarusa. Make sure you check out Painted Kanvas. And thank you so much for being here. And tell your lovely wife I said hello.
Absolutely.
You're watching the Lawrence Television Network.